Gotta love it when a brand new planter settles. I will give Chad props though. He has been out several times to try to fix it. We just haven't exactly figured out what's making it settle. But it's kind of annoying. Oil's good. Oh, I gotta get this thing unhooked. And I think where it's currently at is as good a place as any right now. Oh, I hear pigeons. I hate pigeons in this shed. Constantly pooping on everything. Six connections for a piece of tillage. That is ridiculous. But that's where technology is at these days. I am actually going to put that 8360 onto this field cultivator because this 8230, she'll pull it, but she doesn't like it. And I have a sinking feeling that there's a couple hundred acres of fields that have already been planted. We're going to have to work them up. And I'll explain to you why here in a little bit. So close! Just had to give her a little wiggle. Video just to catch the nozzle quick. Didn't take much, but that's ready to go if we do decide to work all that ground up. So, gonna go meet with the seed rep here in about an hour. Kind of walk through some things with him. We'll take some stand counts and make a determination on whether it's worth ripping it up and starting over or if we think we can salvage it. But most of the times when we get to this point and we're worried about is it good enough, usually means it's not. So I have a pretty good or pretty bad feeling we're going to end up having to use that field cultivator today. But I'll check back in with you guys after that meeting and let you know what we decide. Just finished up scouting fields. Turned out about as good as I could have hoped for. The bean field that we've got, we're not going to rip it up. There's really no benefit to ripping beans up. So I'm going to go in with a lower population, probably 80,000 is what I'm thinking. Go in, put it on a slight angle, plant the new ones, and hopefully break up the crust enough that I can get some more of the old ones to come through as well. So that's the game plan on the bean field. But our cornfield, there's really no adding to a cornfield. So the best thing to do there, we're going to start all over. It's early enough. The hybrid that we have on it does not like low populations. It's not really a flexi ear, so it won't make up yield for having a lower population. So, good thing I switched that field cultivator over. Kyle's already got it pulled in. He's quick. So, since we are going to be cutting up corn, we're going to go ahead and switch these out. If you can tell, they're almost wore out, other than the fact that you can't really see them because they're covered in dirt. How narrow this style is. The ones on the front have already been replaced and they're a much wider sweep. So we're going to knock off all the old ones. We're going to take these that have a little wear on them. We're going to put these on the back row because that row gets the least wear. And then we've got a pile of new ones over there we're going to put on the rest. So Kyle's going to start knocking them off. I got one. Smack it. Smack it.
Whack them pretty hard.
Just like that. Now you only have 67 more to go. It's a very awkward angle to swing, isn't it?
Without smacking yourself in the face with it.
So these are the new style. Definitely have a little more sweep to them. Should cut off the corn a little better. Yeah. Shoot, he'll get in a rhythm and he'll have them off in 2 swings.
Oh no, they're pretty.
That was only 4. All I got to do now is take these that we've had sitting here. Two-handed. Until I hear that one click, and basically when you drop it in the ground, it'll pull itself on and it'll finish setting itself. All right, pretty painless when you have the style that makes it easy to swap. Should do a little better with, I think the old shovels that were on it were like a 7-inch when they were new. I think these new ones we just put on are 9-inch. So get a little better cutting action, which is really what you want, or something you really need when you're trying to tear out corn. Oh, that just sounds like a sin even mentioning it. All right, here it is. Here's the field we're gonna destroy. It's got a lot of corn in it. We've put a lot of money in this field just to tear it up. But I'll tell you why we're going to do it. 1, we planted this field at 36,000 seeds per acre. The hybrid that's out here is not considered a flexi ear, which means you need every bit of that 33, 34, 35,000 plants to maximize the yield potential. It's got a real high-end potential, but if the population's not there, the plants that do grow don't make up for the ones that aren't there like some other hybrids do. But we've only got, on average, mid-20s. So we're giving up almost 10,000 plants per acre. 8 to 10 And that's going to equate to a significant yield loss with this hybrid. On top of that, it's only the second week of May. So we still have plenty of time to get a good stand, good long growing season. I'll give you guys a quick example of what you see once you come out here and you start walking it. Like, this is what it's supposed to look like. About every yay far, there should be a plant. This row looks decent. Right here, though. Now you're going from here, nothing, 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 here. Right next to it. Here, nothing, nothing, nothing. One here, I don't know that that's going to amount to much. Nothing, 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 one. Nothing, 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 one. So the gaps are very significant. One, you're probably missing 3 plants in here. One, probably missing 4 or 5 here. One. So where there should be, I don't know, 8 or 9 plants, you've got 1. Oh, this makes me cringe. I hate doing this. But sometimes you just don't have a choice. I don't like it.
It hurts inside.
Yeah. Alright, flip up and turn around. Yep.
Needs, questions, or concerned about precision planting, go to
Alright. So the main thing we're looking at here is this is what we want. We got to make sure that we're ripping up. I mean, we're probably pushing 3.5, 4 inches deep, but I want to make sure I'm getting deep enough that the corn is getting ripped up. Good. Yep. See, there was one of the ones that never made it through the ground. I think it looks pretty good. I don't think we're going too deep, but we plant the seed. We plant corn a little over 2, plus the root. So I don't know that we got to go any deeper, but I don't know that we can go any shallower either. Well, that's one pass. I think I like how it's set up. Then we came back. I think we're gonna have to hit it a second time at the opposite angle. It's definitely given us a much more even seed bed. So I think I've got him set up pretty good. He's gonna run everything at this 2-degree angle, and then probably once that's done, start over going at like a -2 degree just to hit it from the other way. Think I should move? Kyle should be able to get that worked down twice today pretty easy, which frees me up to get back in this bean planter and hopefully get this finished. I've let my last 2 fields drag out long enough. It's time to go. It's time to get them planted, even if there are a few heavy spots in the field. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to planting beans today. Check this out. Just trying to build air pressure in my bags to get my downforce all lined up before I actually started. I lost my belt. That idler pulley went out, so got to get this pulled apart. Belt's seen better days. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a new one of those. I got my parts runner bringing me parts. Alright, went ahead and slapped that belt on. And it's crazy. Put the planter down, hydraulics turned on to the air compressor, and it worked. See, look at that. It's crazy how a new belt, new idler made things run a little smoother. But I did not put the shield back on because new belt, they tend to stretch pretty quick within the first few hours. So I was going to go ahead and finish this field, get out, double check that, make sure it is tight enough. And then at that point, I'll put the shield back on and we should be good to run. It's 4:41 already. Just starting. I think I've been running for maybe 20 minutes. I've got another 55 acres here. And then the beans I wanted to replant is 116. I was hoping to get that done tonight. Still possible, but tonight will definitely have to drag into early morning if I plan to do that. I'm going to do my best. See how much I can get done even getting this late of a start. Well, if I plan on running late tonight, that's not going to be enough fuel. Good thing I got my pit crew here to fill me up. You guys think he can fill me up in 15 seconds or less? I doubt it. Well, he may not have been NASCAR fast, but he got me topped off. And that's all that matters. Got plenty of fuel to run through the night now. I don't have to worry about, am I gonna make it or not? Only thing I gotta worry about now is making sure I stay topped off on seed and stay topped off on food. Well, we have had catastrophic failure of something. That's hydraulic fluid. Such a gnarly leak, it shut me down. I didn't even have enough hydraulics to lift the planter. I mean, running along just fine, and look at that. Look at that stream I was leaving. Didn't catch it so soon. I was actually on the phone with Dad. And then I noticed a noise. Then the tractor shut me down. I mean, guys, that's not just a leaf. That is failure. So much for my productive evening. On a side note, you guys think any beans will come up right there? Alrighty. Bear with me, let's get under here. But under some detective work, check out this. I think that would be our issue. See that split in that pipe? I hope you guys can see it. But I would say that goes just about all the way around. And when you've got 3,000 plus PSI of pressure on that, I think that would cause my slight leak. Well, there's a better shot of my issue. Unfortunately, none of our dealerships around here have that. But that tractor that Kyle's working ground in right now, he's almost done, and it's got the same transmission, same supply line. Pretty sure we're gonna have to steal it off that tractor tonight to keep running.
What all you gotta take off to get to that?
Just one shield, so I need a 15. All right, well, I found our part. It's right there. And it is very warm under here, FYI. Okay. Oh, she's hot. Oh, I like it. Not much at all. Now, let's get this other side. Yep, go ahead, pull it your way. All right, we got the part we need. Well, fumbled around in the dark enough. We got the line back on. We're getting oil, kind of running it, letting everything prime back up again. But she was dry, and we lost our light. Finally back to running, and now we're trying to outpace this storm over here. And if I were to let you guys watch that for a while, you would be seeing, oh, there was some lightning, some pretty good lightning going on. And I'm still optimistic that it's going to go north of us, but if nothing else, I want to pound out the rest of this field. I'm 90 acres done in a 108 acre field, and I really don't want to get rained out on 10 acres. Even if it gets pounded on and even if it gets pounded on and I have to come in and replant, I don't want to have to come in regardless, because if I leave acres unplanted, I gotta come back. At least if I get it all planted and we miss the rain, it'll be done. So I'm running hard trying to get this finished. I only got a couple rounds left. Show you guys my map. That's all I got left right there. Fingers crossed. And we made it. I think the rain has gone north of us. So we're gonna get lucky in that instance, which means I'm going to start the next field at 10:30 at night, yep. But hey, it's this time of year, and if this means I can get it done that much sooner, I'm all for it. The only thing I gotta do now though is take the half-hour drive in the dark to the next field. Well, quick update. It is now almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Still running strong. I've got about 47 acres of this field done. The yellow was my first plant, and the darker color is now my replant. If it'll load. Come on, any day now. There we go. So we're making pretty good progress. I should be running out of seed very soon if I calculated my acres right with my lower population that I'm putting in. But all of this is left over from my hydraulic leak. It's where it's splattered everywhere and I can't keep it clean. And my wiper blades are a little poor. That's all it's cleaning. So I'd say it's time for a new one of those. I ended up running out of seed right at 60 acres. So I got half that field done. It's about 2:30 in the morning. I think it's time to call it a day. Started at 7 o'clock this morning, so we're 4.5, going on a 19 and a half hour day. I think that's enough. And not only that, we had just about everything under the moon happen to us today. But we still got acres covered, still got the corn ripped up, ready to plant tomorrow. It was still productive. So with that being said, if you guys were wondering, a sneeze can travel up to 100 miles an hour. That's pretty quick. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. Thumbs up helps the video out as well. And we'll see you in the next one.